Hi, I'm Dixie Agostino of Switchgear Search and Recruiting, and this is video 11 of our Step Up Your Hiring Game video series. So today we're talking about the reference checks. Reference checks offer a huge competitive advantage for this reason. Most companies don't do them. In fact, it feels like these days nobody does them. And you wonder why. Like, maybe there's something terrible about them. I could potentially get sued. But let me tell you, this is America, and in America you can get sued for anything at any time. But quite honestly, what the system that we're building is built to lower your risk. So you're getting more information than your competition has, and you're changing the game, quite honestly, because we're lowering our risk. We're not simply taking the word of the candidate and the impression of our hiring team. We're going out and getting more information from this person's history of performance. And the way we were going to do it is that we're going to ask our candidate to arrange for us to have these reference check calls. So we're going to ask the candidate to set up between 8 and 12 people that we can speak to that have direct knowledge as to their work performance. Previous supervisors, clients, potentially people that they've managed, etc. And we are, so what we're doing is we're making the candidate put in some work, and not a lot of people would want to go and do that if they weren't completely interested in the position. So we're also asking the candidate to prove their interest in the position by making these calls. And think about it, when you make the call, the person's already expecting it, they know exactly what's going on, and you've got the permission of the candidate because the candidate arranged your call. So this is a cover your butt system, and it helps us go in depth. But let me caution you, I here at Switchgear, as a CEO, I do all of our reference checks for our internal people that we hire here at Switchgear for this reason. I want to hear the subtext. Several years ago, I made a reference check, and I talked to the owner of the company who said, yeah, they did this. And then at the end of the conversation, which was too brief, they said, is there anything else that you want to know? And there was this pregnant pause, and I knew in my gut what this person was meaning, and I knew to dig. But I had made up my mind. I wanted this to work. I thought this person was an A player, so I said, no, thank you, I'm good, and I hired him. About 2 years later, I ended up speaking with that business owner again, and they were like, you remember that call? I absolutely remember that call, because had I dug, I would not have made that hire, and it would have saved me $600,000. So listen, if you are consistently only getting basically name, rank, and serial number, here's their dates, their job title, and that's all I can tell you, that's not a good sign. Top performers have people that are willing to go to bat for them, willing to tell all the stories of their triumphs, their challenges, and how they've succeeded. So on our next video, we're going to be talking about the red flags that should just end the interview right there. And if this information is good and you'd like a deeper dive, reach out to us at info@switchgearrecruiting.com, and we can do a free hiring process audit if you qualify. Thanks.